Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be taking you through my DIY relaxer routine process. Okay, so usually before a week to when I want to relax my hair, I always have my hair in cornrows. So this way I can apply product easily. So by doing this, I'm protecting my hair or my scalp from chemical burns and whatnot. So I take out the cornrows and I comb it gently, nothing too serious, just to straighten out. This way I ensure that I'm using a white tooth comb. I'm not going with a very tiny comb. It might sometimes off my scalp. I'll just comb this gently and thoroughly as well, and make sure that all parts are combed and they're smooth to work with. Now I'm combing the back, and I'm ensuring as well that I go from the tip down. What I want to do is to get my relaxer ready. So I'm using the ORS olive oil relaxer. I've been using this product for about 6 to 8 years now, and I'm just stuck on this product. So I'm going to be mixing it in this mixing bowl. The next step, I'll be adding the two contents into this container. There are two colors. One is pastel yellow, just like a pale yellow, and the other one is white. Please mix the content very well to have a very good smooth finish. Like you want it to be as smooth as this. I hope you can see how smooth this is. So you set this aside, and next is we are parting our ears into 4 sections. So you want to divide your ear into either 4 sections or 6 sections, depends on how big your hair is or how much new growth you have. For me, 4 sections works for me, and all I do is just divide mine into 4 sections and braid them loosely as well. I have them in 4 sections. I'll be applying shea butter on the edges of my hair. That's the front, sides, and back of my hair. I realized that I lost the clip. I'm really so sorry about that. But after applying the shea butter all over the edges of my hair, I go in with the sections, go in section by section to apply the relaxer. So now that we're working with sections, I'm going to take this front section, the first one, and pat with my hands, then apply the product on the new growth. So you want to apply the product on the two sides that you have opened up. That is the part that I'm holding and the other side. Excuse the faces I make every time I'm patting the air. Listen, this new growth gives me a headache. Every time I ignore it or I just try to let it stay out for more than 3 4 months. It's always so hard to, brush or comb the new growth. As long as it's more than half an inch or even an inch, it is always giving me an headache to comb, brush, make my hair. So usually it's just 3 months and I go for a retouch. I can't even wait the 4 or 5 months people do. After 3 months, I go for a retouch every 3 months. So that's about 4 times a year. Well, for me, I just enjoy making my hair when it's so soft, and parting it won't cause me any pain. If you don't feel pain even after you have over an inch of new growth, please stay 3 4 months. Anything that works for you. But for me, I just enjoy to the third month and I go in for a new session. Comment down below and let me know how long you wait till you get a new session. But for me, it's 3 months. It's exceeding 3 months and I'm already in pains. I don't want to touch my hair. I don't want to make my hair. So back to the process, we just go ahead, pat your hair and apply the product on the new growth and pat again and do that. So now that I'm done with this, what I usually do is check the perimeters of the first section. That so because I can't see my hair, obviously I run my hands through my hair to make sure that I have product everywhere. And then next I use the other hand that does not have the relaxer and I mix up my hair with the relaxer. It would eventually touch the scalp, I know, but I just like to mix it up real good. So I'm checking and I'm applying
still I'm avoiding the edges for now. I just make sure that I'm applying it thoroughly. So once that is done, then I mix it. Like I said earlier, I mix this thoroughly for about, I give it about 2 or 3 mixes, and I repack, I recheck, and mix again. This is because I'm doing it by myself. There is nothing but mirror, and I definitely can see all the perimeters. That is done, then I can now apply the relaxer at the edges and to make sure that sits as well for a while. So after that is done, I'm still checking around. You have to check around. You don't this yourself. Only if you have someone at home to tell you, oh, you missed the spot. But if you don't, always ensure that you check. You don't want to have a very smooth air at one side and then you have new growth still very coily at the other. So after this is done, I move to the next section and I do the same. So now for the back of my hair, I just turn around and I blindly apply. To be honest, I just try to run my hands through the hair and apply it patiently. Thing I forgot to mention is usually I try to make sure that when applying the product, I ensure that it is within a 5 to 10 minutes range because I'm also going to comb it through. But all of this, all the process of applying the product and letting it sit should at least take 10 minutes at most. So again, what I'm just doing here is just running my hands through my hair and making sure that product everywhere. Once I'm done, I also give you a very good mix. I just rub the hair against each other. That's the mix I'm talking about. Once we're done, I'm just going to check around again. I can't overemphasize checking around to make sure that you have this relaxer on all parts of your hair. It is necessary. Now that we're sure that we have products all over our hair, I like to go in with a tiny comb to comb through my new growth as well. This just gives it like a straightening for me. It works for me. I don't know if it is optional, but this works for me. Then again, you want to part them in smaller sections and comb it gently. Then you part in smaller sections again and you comb it gently as well. This is optional, like I said, but I just enjoy doing this. It gives me a very smooth finish. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. So one thing you also notice is while combing, you have relaxer on the comb. And usually what I do is just copy and place it back to my head like this. Like you're going back to this area and you're going to work. That's it for the sections at the front. We'll go to the back as well and we do the same process. Split them into smaller sections and comb the roots. So now that we're done with that, I just like to, this is me just playing around with the hair honestly. I like to wrap it around and let it sit for at least 5 minutes. Now the duration of applying and combing through my hair took about 10 to 12 minutes, but then I just had to let it for another 5 minutes. So 5 minutes after, what I do is just try to take up product from my hair and see if it goes back to a coily texture or it is still smooth and straight. So if it is now straight, then I know that my hair is properly relaxed and I go for the wash. So I use the Elan shampoo and conditioning set. This is a mentholated product. It helps with my itchy scalp and all of that. So usually I go in first with shampoo and then I condition the hair. Shampoo I wash about 2 to 3 times and then I go in with the conditioner. I let it sit for about 2 minutes. I comb with a white tooth comb and I rinse it off. That's it basically. So now that my hair is now clean, nice and soft, I go in with my hair growth oil. So now aside the various type of oil that is needed for your hair, I like that this has a very nice applicator. It's easy to use and that's it. But the downside is it has a very funny smell, so I don't use it when I'm going out. I use it just when I'm inside and I'm indoor. Because trust me, it has all the type of oils you need. You can just pause that moment where I showed the content and just read through. So after I've done this, I now go in with a white tooth comb again and just comb. Looks like I'm pulling my hair really hard, but trust me, this is really soft. Like it's not even painful at all. So yes, I just comb my hair and let it dry. Yes, but I also advise that you make sure you at least let your hair sit for a week before you go into get those braids, those tight hair. Usually I wait for a week and then I go in with the braids, with the cornrows and all of that. Yeah, so that's it for the tutorial. That's it for the DIY. This is how I get my hair relaxed. Sometimes I trim off the end, but this is not the month to trim my ends. I am not, because this hair is already too short for me. So I'm not trimming my ends now. I'd usually trim my hair just like twice a year. That is first half of the year and the other half of the year. So yeah, that's it. We've come to the end of the video. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share my videos, and if you're watching up to now, thank you so much. This is how I start my hair to work the next day, and yes, for about a week this is how I just let my hair, I let it breathe. And yes, that's the end of the video. Bye.